But if you close your eyes,
6,000 years have passed since mankind shared the world with golems. Man's greed and pride to claim dominion over the golems have forced them into extinction. This is the attempt of the very last golem to gain the favor of man. With his dying breath, he stretches forth his hand to give you this gift. The ground shakes and the rocks ripple as the golem rips up both earth and rock to form this creation. Hello awesome people, welcome back to Theme Park Tuesday and to Planet Coaster. Today we're gonna take a look at a coaster called Golem's Gift, made by Freaker. Of course, if you want to see this for yourself, there's a link down in the description to the Steam Workshop. You can download it yourself, you can take a look at it for yourself. It's all amazing. And yeah, this is a very cool coaster. It's really small, it's really compact, but it looks awesome, it looks amazing. And the good thing is, and you guys might have known that for now, and yeah, there we go. My controller didn't work, sorry. The good thing is he worked in some shops into his creation. I like that a lot. Not per se shops, but just extra stuff into your small creations are always bonuses. Don't overdo it, but that is amazing. So, the entrance sign, Golem's Gift. Now, small announcement. This is actually really well done with the queue. The queue sort of circles around the coaster and the scenery. However, I don't have the time to do that and to build the path because it is a little bit finicky to do that. So I just made a part here that actually looks like, you know, the way it has to be. It looks like the circling, and then I just made it down to the ground as the entrance path, and the exit is just a plain path down there. So you can make this a lot smoother if you take the time. However, sorry, I don't have the time to do that right now. I need to record these videos to make sure that I have videos for the upcoming days because I am very, very busy, sadly. So, it looks amazing. Let's just take a look at it because all the flying rock and debris is really cool, but we also want to see the coaster now. Well, now the coaster looks amazing itself. All the tracks intersecting and all the stuff like that, it's amazing. The scenery is just mostly rocks, trees, bushes, shrubbery, flying rocks, dirt coming off the rocks. I don't know if you could see that, but it looks amazing. It is really cool. Yeah, I like the idea of this sort of Golem's Gift coaster because it's so very simple. It's small. You could use it as a sort of sorry. You could use it as a sort of oh, look at all the dust coming off. Well, like I was going to say, you could use it in a small spot of your park where you just, you know, you don't know what to put there. This is the thing that you can put there, and it is an amazing coaster. It will make you money, for one, but the other thing is that it will actually just be fun to look at. It's something different. It's not the usual coaster stuff, and I, for one, really like that. That's what I think makes this strong thing to put in your park, because it's just not the typical coaster, and I really like things that are not, you know, normal. I like things that are have a bit of uniqueness to them and have a bit of a special thing to them. That's why I'm doing this series, by the way. I'm doing this to show off all the different stuff you can do in Planet Coaster. So if you go into a little bit deeper, we can actually see that the coaster surrounds all these rocks flying up in the air. Now, that's a real good concept. The only thing that is, I feel like, is a little bit, you know, sad because of that is that the rocks are just flying in the air, and it's not realistic. I mean, people could definitely make an attraction like this in real life. It's not that, but you need something to hold up those rocks. And you know, if you're going for a realistic park, this is not the thing for you, because it doesn't look realistic with the rocks just floating in the air. But I do like them. I think this is very cool. And for something like a fantasy park, this would be amazing. Because then you don't have to really care about the realism. So then this will be an amazing attraction to have. So, this is actually by day, so we're gonna take a look at it at night. I have seen it at night a little bit, so I know there's some lighting. I think it looks very pretty at night. So I'm gonna make it nighttime, and oop, the game hangs up a little bit. I'm gonna make it nighttime, and then we're gonna come back and take another look at it, and then we're gonna ride it, because that's ultimately the point where everyone's waiting for. So, see you back when it's night. Welcome back, it's nighttime and this looks amazing. I like the greenish and pinkish colors combined. It looks really cool. This is a small ride and it has a lot of lights, but I feel it's good like this. I feel like this is the sort of thing that you want for an attraction. It is very mildly lighted, if that's a phrase, because it is the lighting itself isn't that sharp, you know. It's not the very bright lighting. It's just normal greenish and pinkish colors, which is soft lighting, and that's really cool. You could overdo it a little bit with that, but not too much because of the colors. And if you for instance use yellow lighting, like Planet Coaster has a lot of in the game, like for instance with the shops and stuff like that, it will be way too much if you use all these lights. But because of the coloring, it actually works out fine. I'll actually not pan around the entire shot because you might get sick. You might get sick. And yeah. So it really colors up the actual ride, and that is amazing. That looks really cool. I feel like this is it's a small ride, and I think that a lot of people won't like that, but it looks amazing. And the fact that it's not really realistic might put some people off, but I still feel like it's an amazing ride and it has a great potential. The only thing that we need to check out now is how is the actual ride. Is the coaster any good? Because if the coaster isn't any good, then you know this is not gonna work out. But I have the feeling that this is actually, although it's probably a short ride, it's probably really cool. So I will see you back when we're in the coaster. And we're back! We're in the coaster and we're gonna see what is gonna happen next. I will shut up for the first ride so you can actually enjoy the sounds and the actual scenery of the coaster, and I will come back when it's night and check it out with you guys together. Enjoy! Whoa! It wasn't even that short, to be honest. I thought this would be over in like a minute, but it actually is a fairly sized normal coaster, to be honest. That was amazing. I'm gonna make it nighttime and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do this one more time because I loved it. And we're back! It's nighttime. We're in the front of the coaster, and the only thing I didn't really like about the coaster itself is the first part. And we're gonna actually see this when we go off and actually go and ride. Yeah, here we go. So this is a bit wonky. I mean, I probably it's because of the spacing, and you know it's a small environment, small space, and you have to do something. But that was a little bit wonky. But then again, if it's only the first part where you go up and then go down into the coaster, the actual ride, then I don't mind that much. But still, a little bit more smoothness to it would have made it a lot greater. But this is amazing. Look at all the lighting. Look at the fast bands. That's the real good thing about this coaster. It has really fast bands. And that's amazing. All the scenery, the flying rocks. I love it. I like it. This is a cool, really cool small coaster for your park. If you need anything for an empty spot, then use this. It will definitely make you money, and it is just cool to look at. It's amazing. And like I said, it's not even that short. It definitely is longer than a minute, so. And here we are. It's the ending. So, I'm gonna leave it here. As always, I've been Hipbone. You've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.